You know, everybody tell me to quit being sneaky and doing it. I want to tell people something. Nobody not spin. Drake knows about me and they lied. The media got a racist agenda, but I want to tell some people something. I'm not on the block banging anything, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. One of the things, I remember growing up in New Orleans. I'm from the West Bank of New Orleans, and I remember growing up every parade and every thing, even the Fisher Food Project, when we used to dance, even when they didn't have a big parade, and people come out with their trumpet and we sit on the grass and we put our sheet down and we eat crawfish and shrimps and we do the things that we needed to do and we eat and enjoy. I said, we wasn't about rags and game banging. It wasn't about none of all of that. We enjoyed the food. And that's what the people forgot about that. And I don't want people to act like, oh, he's old school, because kids will say all of those things. But look, this is my memory. And other kids can choose to listen or choose to not. And other people can choose to listen because you got kids that tell, oh no, nobody want to listen to all y'all old school. No, I ain't that old. But let me tell you what those things is. Those memories keep me alive. When I marched in the Mardi Gras parade, when I do things, and Fantasy Rooms, they turned into an elementary school. I'm watching this show, Heartland. My band teacher, Darlene Bebe, and everybody used to go to thing. My band teacher used to always get on my ass. Stop talking to the, stop talking to the police officers and the horses on there while you in the band. And I used to rub the horse. Stop talking to the cheerleaders. Stop talking to those things. Those things had to be understood with no remorse, but they don't know what fun is. Fun is when you can be able to enjoy yourself with no violence and be able to eat and bam and have crawfish. I remember on Lakeland Drive, I used to see Lil Wayne with the G Wagon pass through, and I used to stay on the corner. And I used to just sit on my porch. My mama got the potatoes, the voodoo drinks, and all of those things in a big shop. And sit on that. And I used to watch Lil Wayne sit up there with the G Wagon pass through. And one of my next door neighbors knows some Wayne, and they used to borrow his box porch in New Orleans. My boy Skittles, Jamaica, Mooney in New Orleans was in the video, and everybody used to get on my ass and say, Hubert, your ass crazy. You want to be a wrestler, act like a wrestler. And I used to pull the Stone Cold bottles up and things, but they don't know how to have a good time. They don't know how to have a good time but they don't have peace of mind. They don't have peace of mind. One thing I told this girl at Taylor, I worked with her at U-Haul for Addison for 5 years. And and she said I'd never been through the struggle. I got stabbed and I finally confronted about it. She said I never came at you with an attitude. I said, don't come at me like that. I'm not you did. You said I'd never been through the struggle and you treated me bad. At Addison at U-Haul. So people don't know, but when Katrina happened, I was there. And I was in Metairie, New Orleans. The water, the cats, the dead bodies, the store caught on fire when I was in there. I had to leave. I left with 20 pairs of clothes on my back. We had to break in the store and eat the food in the store. We couldn't even hardly eat nothing. We had to take the water bottles and bathe ourselves with it. Water uptied necks. So when a person say, what you know about being through the struggles, I've been through a lot of things. But these jobs and these people, they always assume stuff and talk down, and that's where the conflict at in the business. My relationship, one of the things, me and the Miller Lite girl and the Bud Light girls, we used to always talk in Addison, Texas. And we used to always have that conversation and had that great relationship. And I think the U-Haul CEO, but people used to bring you down. Brady, then used to tell you, oh, and when Cedric them and Melanie came in the store and they saw me in the deli, they were shocked. I say, it still had things I had to catch on to. But people like to underestimate people, and that's the difference. They like to underestimate. And the guy from the racist Kroger's, the manager on Frankfurt, that he was being racist and he turned me down. I didn't set the interview because he judged me on my handwriting, and he come in there and he come and intimidate me with racism. The guy, and I had to sue him for it. Governor Abbott talk a game, but Governor Abbott don't know, and I gotta wait. And he make this complaint, but that's not how you play things around here. I just had to sue Ticket to Work program because of what happened in Irving Factory and what happened at DFW Smart Cards. We sometimes we can walk away from stuff. A person from Ticket to Work program came to Walmart, went to Walmart at 12:16, and I didn't come back to Walmart. And he told him, "Oh, I don't believe him. He can't do it." So about 7 or 8 o'clock, he told me not to go back. These managers called my mom and asked my mom, "Oh, can he come?" And they put me in this room and start being racist and doing all of these things to me. And I say, "Hold up, that was y'all motive? That was y'all motive? Calling me back in there, Walmart? You were beckoning all of y'all? That was y'all racist motive?" And dogging me out with racism, you and your black and white and Mexican, that's what your motive is? See, Doug McMillan wants the truth, but he can't handle the truth. That was your motive. But Governor Abbott want these things. Governor Abbott, I sued your Ticket to Work program, but you the one that understand, right? But you listen to your people more than you listen to disability. But we can't be listened to, right? Even when we vote. God said you can't expect us to stick by the rules, and the business not sticking by the rules. I hear the criticism on Facebook from you, Governor Abbott, from the people that vote for you. I hear the criticism on Senator Ted's page on Facebook. I hear some Texas and some of the people around the world got a problem with it. I hear it, and I hear them loud and clear. But God said I can break them. I can break them. God said there's a way, there's a how that we can break everything. See, I found out something about the civil rights of a government, a register, anybody up there being racist on disability, any one of those things. I had to figure out of a hospital or a store, any one of those things that's being racist. But Governor Abbott, listen to him and the Senator talking about participate. Senator Ted, let me tell you something, Senator Ted, and the rest of y'all don't know what participating is. Participating is standing up for something, but it's also addressing issues and not letting other businesses get away with it. Not letting society get away with racism. That's what that is, right? I grew up in Perry a lot around the Mexicans. And even if we hung out, me and Kevion and everybody, a lot of people have been around me. Cassicas and everybody in Carroll. A lot of people have, even when I walked home from school, I have been around a lot. And I have learned a lot from everybody. That's the difference. Even when they came home, even when I was in high school and they in middle school, what's the difference? My friends and everybody that we walked home from, they wisdom mean more. Even though we don't hang out no more at Perry, everybody grown up, but they wisdom mean more to anything. They wisdom mean more than anything. Sometimes we take different parts in life, and we can't go back because things change. But we have to understand something greater and something that's bigger, what you can't understand. My teacher didn't raise no dummy, Governor Abbott. My teachers didn't put me, my teachers tried to take me to job court 3 or 4 times. You know what they say? They denied me. My teachers never believed in me. I told Billy's sister the other day, that's Ken Lamar. I told him that we didn't actually, I told his sister, that we didn't actually stay in school. We went to thrift stores, we went to elementary schools, went to Brookhaven nursing homes, went to businesses in Dallas and did work. They got some school buses by a bowling alley in South Dallas and Dallas over there. What about bowling alley and business over there? We went and did a lot of stuff in Dallas. I took drama, but understanding those things where we are constantly winning as we go. We are constantly, God love us all, and God understand us all and what we do, and He love us all and what we do. Byron, have a good day. He love us all, and He understand those things and how we perceiving things. Now I gotta move my room around today. I'm gonna put my bed on the other side of the wall. I need a little understanding where we coming from right now. So we're gonna do a little changing today and around the room today. We're gonna do a little changing up today. A little bit more changing. Um, but those are the things of where we come from, and we have to understand it. But I don't want them to think for 1 second that we are not able to get the job done, and I'm not able. But I'm not out to do this game with Governor Abbott. And I want to tell Trap Boy Freddy, he's a damn dummy. He's really a dummy. Social Security been going up 2%, 3%. You want me to bring my credential, bitch? You want to tell a co-run to bring my credential? You a dumb bitch. That's a dumb motherfucker. I want him to go, since he just focused on rap. I want him to go look up Social Security, and Social Security go up every year. I want that dumb nigga to go do something. I haven't got anything. I want that dummy to go do something. But I'm not interacting with a community where boosting them lied and Yellow Breeze and them lied to come up with Jay Prince and them. And they put my life in danger because they wanted to be lie and come up. Because they care about MO3 lies. You don't know anything of what's going on. You don't know anything of what's going on. You think you know it all. I want to thank y'all for not coming on there listening to. I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for coming on here with me. They got some beautiful women and some real. I hope y'all staying out of trouble because y'all could come one day when this shit is over, when it's time for us to hang out and me move in a big house. I don't know. I can't buy no house in this community. It's not safe enough with this stupid shit going on. you're gonna always be a danger to the environment because other people's dreams not able to come true, and people don't know how to come together. But let me tell you something. I want to tell people this, and I want to get that high. You too. Thank you. I want to tell people this. When the time comes, even if I buy a mansion in Frisco with gates around it, any of those things, you never buy a house without gates in it. And the lesson 101, you always have somebody watching that day and night, a security guard. It ain't nothing to pay that cost. So the thing is this. Um, those things. When I passed by Rick Ross' house in Atlanta, he had a security guard watching his house day and night, and that's what you need to have. But and he don't stay in the house with other people. He don't stay in a complex with other people. He stay by himself on his own mansion. But the things is, in that format plan, how can we understand it? And this guy say right here, I ain't gonna worry about that. Speaking on the low. Um, some things I understand it. There's a lot of spiritual behavior going on. I'm tired of it too. You know, everybody say I'm tired of it too. I'm getting tired of Governor Abbott driving in his own. I'm getting tired of the mayor and them lying. I get tired of City Hall and them lying. And I'm getting tired of them sticking by their lies. See, the lies continue to lie and they continue to lie. So I'm not going to participate. Hey, the more y'all agitate me, the more we going to have a problem. The more Yellow Breezy lie and trap boyfriend, boy, that bitch need to go pick up a book. That bitch need to go, you know, I'm going to tell you what I did when I wanted to, um, look, we ain't going to talk about, but you need to go pick up a social security thing. I need Trap Boy Freddy. I want you to tell Trap Boy Freddy to do some resource. Knowledge yourself, because you ain't educated. You ain't educated, partner. Knowledge yourself. Go pick up a Social Security diplomat. Or pick up a book about Social Security. And it will tell you that Social Security go up a percentage every year. 2%, 3%, 1%. It go up every year. Look at the percentage, right? Look at the percentage. That's a dumb motherfucker. That's a dumb motherfucker. But everybody wants some but don't know how to do it right. But you can hear a lady crying and old Cliff talking about we gotta find a better way to, they wanna use y'all kids. But they ain't gonna use me. These kids can get used, but they ain't gonna use me. And I ain't trying to use these kids. For number one, as a legacy. And you ain't gonna ruin no kid not gonna get in my way when legacy need to be. And he talking about win with that fuck shit that legacy. Yellow Breezy, you a fucking liar. Give me my money. Give me my money when Dallas raced his ass and they still believe in the bit, but the mayor can't be taken down, right? I'm about to walk away. And the more they step back from this, and I'm gonna tell them, the more, and I'm about to sue the, the, the Justice Department for keep letting this go. That's another 30 million. For that the Houston news, that's another 30 million. I'm gonna make it more harder on Houston. I'm gonna make it. That's another 30 million for not acknowledging it. For Yellow Breezy lying. I told people when me and Mirza didn't have to hang out, they was going to the factory. They was going to the factory. They was going to the events they had in Dallas, not the factory, going to the events and where you get together, you have fairs and stuff, and we passed our CDs around. The people took Mirza's CD money that he made off the music. And Mirza complained about it. He said, Hubert, they robbed me. You know, you know, Mirza don't know about the business. And he don't know people. I told him he was gonna get robbed. I already know that. I already know it. I already know it. I already know it. But a motherfucker that listen to a motherfucker, then all of those things. He'll listen to a motherfucker while motherfuckers doing all of those things. One thing God says, don't let anybody play with your mindset and trick you. Don't let any one of them, or when they trying to keep something and take it. Because Orion said something he was not supposed to say. Now that's another thing talking about, his thing is paid. And I don't need a government. Shut up where there's racism at. With disability. God said, I don't care what's going on with you. I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? But God care about me. You see, everybody want to talk about reneging and want to talk about, not being faithful. God say, those rules meant to be broken. And I can forgive you where there's racism and women choosing with racism. God say Sabina was meant to be a part in your life. Certain people was meant to be a part in your life in ahead of time to get you through the things that you need to get through. All of these people, Marissa played the part. Everybody played the part in your life. They was meant to be in that part. And I meant that when I was at school, people got mad. Oh, you dating me? In my first and second year, what you are? You mad? Because y'all white women, y'all walking around fine as hell, and you walking around fine, you doing all of this shit, but you show no interest. But they'll leave a nigga out when things come where the consequence. I said, you got your kid. Things supposed to happen where things supposed to happen at. But a woman don't realize something. You a woman with a pussy. Another woman to try to get to you. Nigga, these women so infatuated and so infatuated, they don't care and so infatuated with it. I really don't care anymore about her listening or anyone. I don't give a fuck. It's not about her. But I'm not going to let her and her family or anybody ruin me. And if we got to stay away from them, let them stay away. But I'm not going to make history and interact where Marvin told me about these dumbass Dallas niggas and Houston and Jay Prince like this, right? But they want to link up what Finesse already talked about. They the one with the lies. It's sad at what's going on. When Finesse say they don't believe him. Jay Prince number one apiece, right? That's the sad part in it, right? It's sad. You can't even stand nothing from America. You know, it's sad back in the day Why our white people used to run us out of neighborhood and kids, now our black people running us out of neighborhoods. Now our black people running us out of neighborhoods, right? They the one with the hatred. They were the one with the racism and the lies. You know, I set up in Atlanta and this dude barely know me. And he said they trying to make him, and he said I ought to kill this nigga. I said, God damn, nigga, you barely know me. And named Cheddar, whatever his name is in Atlanta. I said, damn, you got that much hate? Take the time to get to know a motherfucker. But you say you gonna kill a motherfucker in the jailhouse. You got that much hate in Clayton County? Cheddar cheese. I said, God damn, nigga, you talking about all the killing. Damn, you got that much hate? And I'm saying, I'm sitting up there in the top of the bump cell, in the bottom of the cell, and I'm hearing what this dude saying. And I'm like, damn, nigga, you got that much hate for your black person that you haven't even hardly met in Atlanta, Clayton County. You got that much hate that you don't know nothing about me. But you say I ought to kill this nigga. Damn, you take time. You want it that bad that you don't give a fuck about meeting nobody? You want it that bad. You got that much of hatred going on. And they up there fighting this dude. These two dudes came to fight him. And I told him, I'm not trying, I don't got nothing to do. Let me tell you, look, I got my own problems to handle. And these two jail members, they don't see that they letting you in there. And they doing that because, and they writing that shit down in there. I know what they was doing. They writing that shit down. Oh, they can do what I said to tell them to do. They can be controlled. These two security guards opened the cell. I say, no, they don't know when I stand by, they watching you. And they writing things down. Oh, these motherfuckers can be controlled. They dumb as hell. If they can go in there and why open the cell to beat up this dude, they mean they can do anything. But people are not smart as that. And I'm watching the black ladies in there. I'm watching them opening and writing things out. I'm giving them eye contact. I caught game in Atlanta County, Clayton County. I caught game. And they don't even know. We looked each other in the eye from out that monitor. I caught game. Same thing with Victor Cruz. Him and the other people look straight in my eye. But that's not the difference, right? When we fight for something that's greater. But people don't want change and don't want the things that we fighting for, right?